and the 2023 State of the County Address. Before I begin here this evening, I would like to recognize and take this opportunity to thank several individuals, department heads and their staff, my cabinet, my staff, our legislature, our state and federal leaders. I appreciate the day-to-day issues each one of you deal with, the knowledge, leadership, and dedication you provide. And I'm extremely grateful and proud of the professionalism you continue to give our county. Moving forward, I'm excited to continue to lead this administration and provide workable solutions as we move Chautauqua County into an even more prosperous future. It has been an honor to serve you in county government for 11 years. I previously stated and pledged that I would focus on 3 pillars: strengthening our communities, bringing economic revitalization to Chautauqua County, and investing in our future. I also pledged to create a more effective and efficient county government. Keeping these pledges in mind tonight, I would like to highlight the successes we have had over the last year and discuss the challenges 2022 have brought and how we overcame those challenges. As we begin 2023, our county government is strong, and our opportunities to prosper are a continued commitment. My administration plans to invest in our workforce, our infrastructure, our communities, and our economy. As of today, our 2022 contribution to our general fund balance is $19.4 million. This contribution is created in part by holding our teams to fiscally responsible budgets, an increase in the tax foreclosure auction, an overdue settlement of the tribal compact, as well as continued success in our sales tax revenue. With the work of our fiscal team and my guidance, we have been able to provide a tax rate reduction for the last 2 years, totaling 71 cents per thousand, while maintaining the ability to provide contributions to the fund balance. With the utilization of a well-guided fiscal management plan, over the past 3 years, we have increased the overall contributions to the fund balance to meet and exceed the maximum recommended levels by our financial management plan. These actions were taken with purpose and are entering a time of high inflation, increasing interest rates, and pending recession. I remain committed to holding financial stability during any economic crisis. Within the past 3 years, 1,123 new business licenses have been issued here in Chautauqua County. Even facing unprecedented challenges of inflation and pandemic, Chautauqua County continues to be a place where people choose to start and grow their business. As a result of countywide efforts, Chautauqua County was able to witness record investments in 2022. The Chautauqua County Industrial Development Agency reported 50 approved projects with a combined total of $501 million of committed investments. The committed investments will create nearly 300 new jobs, retain an additional 774 existing jobs, and create construction projects and construction jobs throughout our county. To better serve the evolving needs within our community, we are restructuring our public health department under the guidance of Interim Director Michael Falk. The health department will debut its mobile clinic in 2023. This will assist with public health efforts in the community and allow collaboration with community partners, including, but not limited to, lead testing for children, augmented vaccination clinics, partnering with mental health regarding education for opioid use disorder and connecting residents to treatment, having a presence at farmer markets and other public events, educating about healthy food options and overall wellness. The mobile clinic will also assist with emergency preparedness in case of emergency events. Our mental hygiene director, Carmelo Hernandez, has worked to integrate our Department of Social Services and mental hygiene. While working with each team to break down barriers, we determined that this new integration and refocus was in the best interest of the community to provide a continuity of care for those who are being served by both departments. This new integration of departments was born out of the commitment to provide effective and efficient care for our individuals and families in a prioritized manner for the greatest success. And if I could, just for a moment, we received this today. In fact, just yesterday, Chris Marcello, the director of Office for Mental Health, Western Region Office, praised Chautauqua County at the 2023 OMH Community Engagement in-person feedback session at Jamestown Community College North Campus. Mr. Marcello also spoke on the appreciation of Chautauqua County to come to the table with ideas and suggestions to enhance and improve services they provide for Chautauqua County residents. Our fiscal managers are leading an effort to centralize our county fiscal teams. The team has been able to see rewarding success in the efficiencies created and identify additional avenues for improvement. The finance department, under the direction of Kitty Crow, will be implementing new software to manage occupancy tax compliance and payments. This new software will allow the county to better monitor noncompliance and allow property owners to register and file returns online. Our fiscal workforce is committed to coming together to create a modernized approach to the county's fiscal management. Our sheriff's department, under Sheriff Jim Quattrone, has created an unsolved cases team to focus on unsolved homicides and missing person cases. As a result, there has been an increase in community communication, generating many new leads, reducing the turnaround time for works in progress at our state labs. And as a result of these successes, cases are moving closer to closure. For the Office of the Aging, they've led initiatives such as assisting local home care agencies and our Meals on Wheels services. They've also secured a $2 million grant to assist low to moderate income seniors to improve their properties. They are also excited to announce the return of the ever-popular annual senior picnic. In 2022 and 2023, our Department of Public Facilities undertook several projects to improve services to Chautauqua County residents. We acquired a long-arm excavator as well as 3 new plow trucks to adequately be able to respond to different natural hazards we encounter here in Chautauqua County. CHQ Transit has added 3 new trolleys to their fleet, which will allow for the creation of 2 new tourist routes. We've completed a $6 million runway project at the Jamestown Airport, completed the rehabilitation of Hangar C, and we've begun construction on Hangar 3 at our Dunkirk Airport. Our Chautauqua County Emergency Medical Services Department has provided 5,801 advanced life support emergency responses in our county in 2022. The ability to rapidly access this level of advanced emergency care in conjunction with our local volunteer fire and EMS departments saves lives every day. Utilizing ARPA funding, CCEMS has purchased an ambulance to proactively assist with interfacility transports of our residents to higher levels of care when required. This new endeavor is a means to create a more fiscally solvent emergency services department here in the county. During my tenure as our county executive, I've worked closely with Jamestown Community College and provided support to President Daniel DeMart to enhance our students' abilities to have the necessary skills needed to enter today's technology-advanced job market. The recent creation of their Industrial and Building Automation Center, along with the Manufacturing Technology Institute, will prepare students with the necessary skills to enter our local workforce. I will continue to prioritize my goals to intensify the workforce readiness program. As a county, we will remain vigilant in the support of Jamestown Community College. Last year, I was proud to announce at my State of the County address that in December of 2021, we recorded our lowest unemployment rate since the late 1990s, an impressive 3.5%. Well, let me tell you, friends, today I'm even more proud to announce that we did even better in 2022. In October of this past year, Chautauqua County recorded an unemployment rate of just 2.9%, the lowest rate since 1990, 32 years. The effectiveness of our efforts demonstrate the ability to increase employment of our county residents, and I am confident we will continue to grow our workforce and bring more high-paying jobs to Chautauqua County. As we continue our efforts to invest in our infrastructure, we have secured state and federal grant funding to begin Phase 2 of the West Side expansion of the South and Center Chautauqua Lake Sewer District. I remain committed to improving our water and sewer infrastructure around Chautauqua Lake, and this Phase 2 will divert an estimated 62 million gallons of wastewater a year to the proper wastewater treatment facility. As we continue our commitment to provide broadband and internet service to our residents of Chautauqua County, we have partnered with a broadband consultant, ECC Technologies, to develop our strategic plan. We are currently in the analysis phase of identifying our current infrastructure and pinpointing our underserved populations. We are working with Windstream, and a longtime partner of over 100 years of communication services, DFT Communication. When complete, the analysis will provide our team with the ability to access our American Rescue Plan Act funding, as well as our federal infrastructure bill funding to meet the needs of our communities. Through collaboration between our county Department of Planning and Development and the City of Dunkirk, a $10 million downtown revitalization initiative grant was received. Our teams worked together during the grant application process to share technical assistance, conceptualize, develop, and design projects contained within the application. We are proud of the challenging work within this collaborative effort that will allow the city to utilize this significant funding source to aid in public and private projects to transform downtown Dunkirk. In our Chautauqua County Sheriff's Department, it is currently working on the development of a threat assessment team. The team is a collaborative effort, including myself, members of our local schools, law enforcement, mental health services, and social services. This team is taking a proactive approach to focus on preventing targeted acts of violence, and this team will work in concert to provide the best outcomes for those individuals at risk. In response to our evolving mental health crisis, our focus has been to utilize many different Chautauqua County agencies working together to provide the best support and assistance. As mentioned, the Chautauqua County Office of Mental Hygiene is now integrated with our Social Services Division to proactively identify overlapping service needs to prioritize and provide assistance required by individuals and families. Our Sheriff's Department has undergone extensive crisis intervention team training through a New York State assisted grant. This training has provided our officers with the tools they need to provide a safe assessment on the level of intervention support required. Our Sheriff's Department has also obtained specialized video mobile telecommunication devices that will facilitate access to telemedical mental health services at the point of need. New York State has awarded $30 million to UPMC Chautauqua in the form of a statewide healthcare facility transformation program. This provides grants that help improve patient care by supporting high-quality facilities serving inpatient, primary care, mental health, substance abuse disorders, and long-term care needs of communities throughout the state. And as recently as Friday, I have spoken with the governor's office and staff to gain assistance to maintain health care in northern Chautauqua County. This investment in local health care allows for the ability of our community to be able to access essential health care services right here in Chautauqua County from our local safety net providers. The Chautauqua County Industrial Development Agency, Partnership for Economic Growth, and the Chautauqua County Department for Planning and Development are continuing to work diligently to advance priority reactivation projects. These projects include the Furniture Mart building in Jamestown, the Welch's building in Westfield, the Silver Creek Main Street School, the Talcott Street building in Dunkirk, the Truck Light building in Falconer, Lakeshore Hospital, the Chattacoin River in Jamestown, the Mayville Waterfront Park adjacent to Lakeside Park, and the former NRG power plant. As these projects come to fruition, they will help transform the economies of their communities. Along with the strategic reactivation initiatives, we have also recognized the need for new shovel-ready sites. With funding from Chautauqua County, the CCIDA, and ARPA funding, we look to leverage state and federal funds to purchase 150 acres in the western part of our county to build out the needed infrastructure to establish a new industrial park. This will address the critical need for shovel-ready sites right here in Chautauqua County. I am committed to establish sustainable funding for our lakes and waterways. This effort will allow foundations to return to their philanthropic work as we focus on alternative revenue streams. But my primary focus is not to place the burden directly on our local homeowners and taxpayers. Currently, 60% of the occupancy tax funding goes to travel and tourism, while 40% goes to lakes and waterways. Unlike other counties, I remain committed to returning 100% of the collected occupancy tax funds back to the industry, not using it to cover salaries nor budgetary shortfalls. I have requested that the Chautauqua Watershed and Management Alliance Executive Director create a collaborative management strategy for Chautauqua Lake, utilizing data provided from multiple reliable scientific studies and reports. I am confident that with the experience of our stakeholders, a strong collaborative effort, Chautauqua Lake will be on the path to sustainable management and maintenance. Some of the operational challenges we faced in 2022 include unfunded mandates to increase the use of medication-assisted treatment in our county jail. We were able to properly identify the magnitude of this impact and effectively and actively manage the associated cost due to a strong and conservative fiscal position we had provided for our public health department. The governor's budget is currently intending to withhold $4 million of FMAP funding. The federal Medicaid assisted percentages, which is a pass-through money intended to go directly to the county from the federal government, instead is being withheld to meet their budgetary challenges. I am working vigilantly with our state and federal representatives, as well as other county executives across the state, to release this money that is dedicated to our counties to support our local programs to assist our direct community needs. We are in a state of inflation that is unprecedented in the last 40 years. We will utilize aggressively conservative budgeting that will allow taxpayers to keep more of their hard-earned money by their decreased tax rate and effective management of our expenses and resources. As I said last year in my 2022 State of the County address, the pathway to a thriving county demands economic growth, workforce readiness, strong communities, and effective and efficient county government, as well as investing in our county's infrastructure. After decades of population and economic decline, I believe that Chautauqua County is currently on the precipice of greatness. It is my continued goal to make Chautauqua County the exceptional place that it is to live, raise or start your family, work or start a business, and to create a community where people want to visit and stay to experience everything we have to offer. I've always had an open door policy in my office, and I would encourage anyone who may have a question, concern, or suggestion that needs to be discussed to please reach out to my office, pick up the phone, or send me an email. As we know, reading things sometimes is not always factual and can cause greater issues or problems, be it social media, newspaper, or even television. Without knowing the critical facts, these situations become increasingly problematic. I believe it is critical and necessary to have transparency in order to keep honest and effective communication. In closing, we are on the path to greatness. Everything that we've accomplished this year is proof of that, and we will continue those efforts in 2023. I pride myself on always striving to exceed expectations and continuing our ongoing success. It has truly been an honor to be here with you this evening, to be able to present my 2023 State of the County address. Thank you for your attention. I wish you all a very good evening. God bless you, and God bless Chautauqua County.